guys, this is Kim coming to you with another video. At the end of this show, or now at the end of the video, it's not a show, it's a video log. Anyway, at the end of the video, if you like it, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe so you'll know when all of my videos are coming out, and also hit the bell so you can get a notification. Today we're talking about how to protect your investment. After all, you spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars on your hair, your Sisterlocks, getting them installed, getting them retightening, and you want to protect that investment, right? So I wrote down some ways to protect your investment. One good thing to do, especially when you have baby locks, is to get rid of all of your hair products. Don't keep them. I got rid of all my hair products. My consultant suggested it, and I'm so glad she did, because I'm a little stubborn. If you know me, I'm a little stubborn. I want to do stuff my way, but at the same time, I didn't want to waste my money. So she said, get rid of all your old hair products so you won't be tempted to use them when you're having just kind of a weird day, when you're like, oh, I'm not so sure about these Sisterlocks that I just got installed. But on those days, you don't want to go back to your old hair products. So give them away, throw them away. I just kind of laid them out when we had a family gathering, and the ladies just went for it. They just started collecting them. And then the ones that they didn't take, I went ahead and threw them away, because who's going to use them? Nobody. Anyway, don't use oils or conditioners in your hair. So like everybody else, when my hair started itching, I wanted to use, when my scalp started itching, I wanted to use hair oil, because that's what we've always done, or what I've always done. But don't do it. So I'll talk about using essential oils in the water bottle, which for me really helped, and I got that idea also from a consultant. When exercising, one of the things I did that I shouldn't have done, and it caused me a lot of slippage and another like $150 more to get it repaired, was I used a scarf. For some reason, I thought, okay, well, I was just treating my hair like I normally would. And when I went exercising, and especially I went on like a 6-hour bike ride, I thought, well, I'm gonna, do the protective style, which is the flat braid, so that my hair would be protected. And I thought that would keep it from slipping. But then at the same time, I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna put a scarf on, and then on top of that, I put my helmet on, which created a lot of moisture and also created a lot of slippage. So when I came back, I had like inches of slippage, and it took hours. It really did take my consultant hours to repair my hair, and I had to pay extra money. So you don't want to do that. Let me see. Something else I learned is not to listen to people at the beginning, especially at the beginning, because before your hair becomes mature, before my hair became mature, I was still a little, it's something new. I was a little iffy about the Sisterlock thing. I was like, did I do the right thing? Is it going to look okay? I can't wait for them to get mature so I can see what they're going to actually look like. And while they were maturing, it was just a process. And I would ask people in my family, like, hey, how does it look? And they'd be like, well, it looks okay. I can't really tell what it's supposed to look like. What is it supposed to look like? So, don't listen to haters. I'm not saying that they were haters. They just, they didn't understand the hairdo. They love it now, but at the time, they really didn't understand it. So, maybe I should have said, I shouldn't have gone looking for compliments, because I was trying to get somebody to reinforce or to help me say, yeah, they look great, when at the beginning, they kind of do look a little crazy. I was lucky, and I found a really good consultant. So you can always go on sisterlocks.com and look for a good consultant, because that will be the most precious thing to you. You can get all your advice. You can ask all these questions. She'll take good care, she or he will take good care of your locks and keep them maintained. And that goes into the next one, which is keep your locks maintained. You don't want a lot of new growth all up under here. So I know I'm talking to you, and I got a lot of new growth going on, but it's almost time for me to get my locks done. It's almost time for my retightening, but try not to go past your retightening. I know sometimes you have other stuff going on in your lives, and maybe you're in between consultants, or, money's a little short because, everything costs money. But as much as possible, try to keep your locks maintained because it looks beautiful, you feel beautiful, and your hair will say thank you. Anyway, next thing, follow follow the directions of your consultant. So if you're a little stubborn like me, sometimes you don't want to do the things your consultant tells you to do because you're like, why should I? But if they're a great consultant and if you spent time finding them, go ahead and listen to them. I think they know a little bit more than we do. And one of the last things I say is enjoy your freedom. It is such a freedom to be able to wake up in the morning, spray my hair with water, shake it out, and go to work. Man, I could never do that. Sometimes I would wake up after my natural hairdo was set, my twist outs, and I try to make it look like something. I'd spend minutes upon minutes in the mirror and be late for work because I was trying to make my hair look half decent. But now I don't have to worry about that. Sometimes I even forget to spray and shake. I'm like, oh, I forgot to do something to my hair. So while I'm in the car, right before I go in, I make sure I do something to my hair. But so enjoy the freedom. Just like this morning, I went to the store. It's raining out here in Southern California. And I didn't even take an umbrella. It's like, what do I need an umbrella for? I have a jacket on. I don't worry about my hair getting wet. I don't have to worry about my hairdo getting messed up because it's locked. It's beautiful. I love it. The last few things I want to talk about is what I do use. So I've given all my products away, but what do I have now? I kind of have this thing about buying water bottles. I know I have to collect something, right? So I start collecting water bottles. I love this particular kind of water bottle. This is the latest one I bought. It came in a pack of 2. I bought it at the grocery store, and so out here it's a Ralph's grocery store. I know we have other kinds like H-E-B in Texas, Kroger's, whatever, wherever you shop. You might find these water bottles, and what I like about it, it has a lock on it. So when you're traveling, let me see if I can make it, like it locks so it won't squirt. You can unlock it and it'll squirt. And what I do know, like in the middle of the night, if I'm doing my hair, I can lean it any kind of way and it seems to squirt out just fine. It sprays perfectly. I love it. I wish I had bought more. I bought a pack of 2 and it was for under $3. So I would say it was about $1.50 a piece. Another thing Another thing I do is use distilled or spring water, and because of the itchies are real, I use tea tree oil, and that was suggested by one of my consultants. So I get the essential oils and drop about no more than 10 drops in the bottle and then spray my scalp, and that helps with the itchies. But man, those itchies are bad. I mean, you're going to be itching for a little while. At least I was. It finally went away. Sometimes it still itches a little bit, but not a lot, and I don't worry about it too much. I have the water bottle with the essential oils. I spray my scalp. It feels good. My scalp loves it. For the first few months, I walked around with a water bottle in my purse, and anytime my scalp was itching, I just sprayed it with water. I didn't even put any essential oils on there. So check with your consultant. Another thing for me that I have to have are these little elastic ties. So if you get your Sisterlocks, you're going to get a little Sisterlock kit from your consultant, and you're going to get hair ties. So I bought these. There's 500 of these in this little jar for 99 cents at the 99-cent only store. They have these multicolored ones, they have the black ones, and then the clear ones. I bought one package of each. That's 1,500 elastic bands, and they've lasted me almost the 2 years. So I just repurchased the same thing. They're fabulous. They're great for when you have to braid and band when you're going to wash, or when you're going to do bantu knots. Sometimes I put a little rubber band on there, or any of your hairdos. Sometimes you just need those elastic bands, and those are the only things that I really have. My have-tos. Oh, the one thing I almost forgot before I ended the video, is one great idea that I got from TV and also, YouTube, and also from my consultant, is when you get through washing your hair, you don't want to use like a white towel because the lint will get in your hair and also it'll show. So one thing I did was I had an old t-shirt from a friend It's a Dare t-shirt. I'm not saying tear up your Dare t-shirts, but I actually did. I tore this one up with permission, and I made like little do-rags out of it. So when I do want to tie my hair up at night, I have some like triangular kind of shaped scarves that came from this. And also, if I want to dry my hair, I use a black t-shirt. You can buy any black t-shirt. It's just helpful. It keeps you from having so much lint, and it also, if you do have lint, it's not noticeable. But anyway, I think that's all about protecting your hairstyle. Give me a thumbs up on the video if you like it. Subscribe, please. And also, don't forget to hit the bell so you'll be notified when another video comes out. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, anything I forgot to say, anything I said you don't agree with, just let me know. I'll be happy to read and respond to your comments. Thanks for watching, and have a wonderful, 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 wonderful day.